Hi everyone, welcome back to Mr. Gard's maths class. Today we are going to be starting algebra, and we're going to start quite simply by reminding ourselves of a number of terms and expressions and bits of information regarding algebra that you will have learnt before. So on the left are some really key points. The first one being pronumerals are letters that represent an unknown number. It doesn't matter what we call that letter. That letter could be an X, it could be an A, it could be a T, but as long as it represents an unknown. In the example, sort of in the middle of the screen, we have 6m plus 3. That m could represent any number. It could be 1000, it could be 3, it could be 0.9, it could be anything. In purple, I've written expressions are or equal the combinations of numbers and pronumerals. So in the example that I've given you, 6m plus 3, the whole thing is an expression. If it had an equal sign, we would call that an equation. The part that I'm about to put in blue is a term. Terms are part of a larger expression. So here is a term, 6m, and 3 is a term. These are always separated by an addition symbol or a subtraction symbol. So expressions are made up of terms. The coefficient is the bit in green. The coefficient is the number in front of a pronumeral. The constant is a number that is just simply a number. It has no pronumeral. In other words, it remains the same. It is always a 3. That term can't be anything other than a 3. The first term could be 6,000, 72, 96. It could be anything. A couple of bits of information to remind yourselves of are these written here. Sum. Sum is when we add two numbers. Difference means subtraction. If you're finding the difference between 12 and 4, we know that it's 8 because we go 12 minus 4 equals 8. Product is multiplication, or the result is the product. Quotient, division, and square is a number multiplied by itself. So a little example that I've got over to the right is saying if I had a group of animals, kangaroos and sheep, how could I represent the number of legs in that group of animals? Well, if we give the number of kangaroos, and for this time we can call that X, we would say 2x represents the number of kangaroo legs, because if there was one kangaroo, it would be 2 multiplied by 1, which would be 2 legs. If there were 2 kangaroos, it would be 4, and so on. We would then add that to the sheep, and let's give the sheep the value of y. X and y are pretty common pronumerals used in maths, and so let's give it 4y because there are 4 legs for every one sheep. If there were, let's say, 3 kangaroos and y represented 7 sheep, the number of legs in total would be 2 multiplied by 3 plus 4 multiplied by 7. that expression would give us 6 plus 28. And in total, we would have 34 legs. Now, it doesn't matter. If we change the number of animals, the number of legs also would change. That's all for today. We'll move on to the next lesson later.